Campus, it's Gainer again. It's a Wednesday night, wicked Wednesdays. No, I'm joking. I've been playing with some fun flat fold cards, and I'm loving this new Grapefruit Grove colour. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this. Look, and when you open it, then it's got Thinking of You, and then inside I've used a couple of images from the Rooted, the Rooted in Nature stamp set. Absolutely beautiful. So I've used Thinking of You and this beautiful leaf and this gorgeous tree here, and it does come as a bundle in June, in a couple of days actually, and you can buy this together and save 10%. When I saw this in the catalogue on stage, I was like, oh my god, I've got to have this. So with this, I used the basket weave fold, embosser folder, just lovely. And because this image is on dimensionals, as the other bit is glued down, this acts as a little bit of an anchor to keep the card closed, if you know what I mean. So isn't that good? Beautiful. You could have stamped an image on there and then done your writing on the inside, but I just wanted to know straight. Oh, I tell you what I haven't done. I haven't added any of my bling. And I did want to add some bling. Thinking. And then I'm going to pop one here. And I'm going to pop one down here. That's better. Oh, lovely. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. I finally had my linen thread delivered. Oh, I love this stuff. And it's just adds so much texture to a project. So I'm going to show you how I made this. I have prepped a little bit. You're going to need some Grapefruit Grove, and this is 4 1/8 by 11. You're going to need a piece of designer series paper, which is 3 7/8 by 5 1/4. You're going to need a piece of Whisper White, which is the same size, 3 7/8 by 5 1/4. You're going to need another piece of Grapefruit Grove at 4 1/8 by 5 1/2, and we've scored this at 1/2 inch. This is going on the back, and I've already run it through the embossing folder. You're going to need then, this is the second largest stitch circle, and this is number 6 of the scallop circles, so you just get that edge. But this is going to have dimensionals on the back, so it gives that lip so it can sit inside. And this is off my designer series paper. I've cut each piece by 4 by 6, so I get 6 pieces on a full card front, and this is the piece I cut off. So I'm just going to glue that right to the end there, just to add a bit more inside. I think it's absolutely beautiful paper. This is from, oh, what's it called? Oh my word, Nature's Poem designer series paper. Yeah. So you're going to need your number 6 circle as well, the plain circle, which matches with, it's exactly the same size as this. So when you pop this on the front, you'll cut it out and this will sit inside there perfectly. So we're going to do that in a moment, and we're going to add our papers. So, but first we're going to fetch our trimmer in, and I'm just going to fold this beautiful card in half. Isn't that a gorgeous colour? Absolutely beautiful. And I find doing this card this way gives me a perfect edge every time. I don't know where the bit's coming from. So this now is going to, once we put our paper on, this is going to go at the back here, and it's exactly the same width. So that's going to get, but we're going to first do some cutting and scoring. So I'm going to pop this in at 2 1/16, because it's 4 1/8. You need to find the centre, which is that tiny little nick there. We're going to turn this to 2 inches. And we're just going to place a little tiny nick there, top and bottom. You could do it with your scorer, but you're not going to see those. But now we're going to pop this in at that little mark, and we're going to slice from there to there. And we're going to remove that little section, and then we're going to swap it round, and we're going to do the same here. So keeping your little nick on there and that up to the V, checking they're both right, and slice that off as well. So you can do what you want with those. You can discard them or keep them for something. I don't know anybody else that would do that, but you never know. So I can grab my rubber, and I can just see a tiny little pencil mark there, and a tiny little pencil mark there. And that's how you get that shape. Isn't that lovely? Oh my word, my rubber's got bits all over it. So I'm going to grab some tearing tape. When I can find the end. And we're just going to add this on here. Ready for later. And I'm going to squash that down. So when I come to peel it off, I know that glue is adhered right to the back. That beautiful. I love this basket weave, and I believe it is getting carried over into your new catalogues. I hope the gorgeous Danielle has sent you all catalogues. If you're now going to have Danielle as your demo, that is, look, and it gives that perfect finish. Isn't that lovely? So it's just a matter of adding our designer series paper now and stamping some of our gorgeous images. This is a really quick card. Once you've got your pieces cut out, you run it through the big shot, which takes seconds, and you only need one cut-in plate with the Dynamics fold in textured embossing folders because they're really thick. And I'm having these thinking of you cards and thank you cards to send out to my customers. Don't have customers. To my ladies and gents who have participated in the challenge. Participated. I couldn't say it then. Me tongue-tied. Well, there's a first. Yes, anyone that's been involved in this gorgeous challenge that we're doing, I am going to be sending everyone a thank you card, and Lorraine is too. I think we're going to go half-as because there's so many of you, so half of you are going to get thank you cards off Lorraine, and the other half are going to get thank you cards off me. So, oh, see, I've smudged that over a bit too much now. I got glue on my fingers again. Easily rectified because it's got little stripes. No one's going to see it. My other piece I put on perfectly. So there, it's got a tiny line at the top, but it's striped, so it's not like you're going to see it. What I'm going to do is remove any rubber glue that is overhanging because I don't want it to stick. Perhaps I should rub my fingers with it. Any marks, take them off. And we're not going to put this inside the card just yet because I want to stamp my images. And I'm fetching in, this is that gorgeous leaf. And I'm using Soft Suede and Tranquil Tide as these are in this colour. These are the colours that go with this designer series paper. We've got Tranquil Tide, we've got Mint Macaron, we've got Grapefruit Grove, we've got Petal Pink. But I've chosen to use these two colours for a minute because I love them. So I'm going to get my Soft Suede first. So my tree is there. And I've got a bit of scrap here. And I'm going to stamp this thinking of you. To we are going to be cutting the circle out of the front of the card in a moment. So I'm just inking this up, getting my finger in it again. I'm a mucky pup. So it just fits on here perfectly. And I'm going to make sure I have edge to edge. Just going to keep some pressure on for a couple of seconds so the ink absorbs into the card. About 5 seconds is plenty. Look at that. And because this is a circle punch, we are able to centralise that piece anywhere. It doesn't matter which way you turn it, it will be central. So I'm going to clean my stamps as we go. As you know I always do. Comes up lovely and clean. This is that textured dynamic embossing folder, the basket weave. This is the order number for it, but because it's so thick you only need one cutting plate, so that's what I run that through with. I can pop my thinking of you away now because I'm just an OCD freak. And my soft suede can go away. This can go on dimensionals now. I'm going to pop some dimensionals on this. Don't want to get too close to the edge, but I want to get close enough. I got 2 left. So this is going to get popped up on there. Just gorgeous. Love it. So I can do that now actually. I can hear that buzzing in the background. I do apologise. It's my tumble dryer. It's been raining today and I did Abby did laundry. And I said, you're going to have to shove it in the dryer, baby. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love it. Love, love, love it. So, I'm sorry about the noise. Oh, me and my blocks and my cold cup of coffee. Perfect. Right, now for my other images. Here's that beautiful piece of card. Oh my God, I love this. That gorgeous Tranquil Tide, which we've got for another 12 months. As it's a 2017, 2018 in colour. I'm just going to pop this on the side. Oh, look at that, my fingers are sticky. I just want to keep it as straight as possible. I just think this is an absolutely gorgeous set. You could make male cards with this, female cards, oh, even some teenage cards, because look how clean and crisp that is. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. Clean my stamp. I love this absorber cloth. Just perfect. And now for this beautiful leaf, and this is the reason I've got the scrap piece of paper in. Look at it, it doesn't full strength it. I've been dabbing for ages, but I think that's just the way it is. So I'm going to come down this side with this beautiful leaf, and I'm not going to re-ink. I'm just going to, oh, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? What a beautiful scene. And this is perfect for you to write your message now to your loved one. The Tranquil Tide can go away. Do you know, if I was using this stamp set again on the next project, I'd still clean and put it away and then get it back out. Ooh, OCD's kicking in. So I'm going to grab my glue again. Now I know everything's perfect. I can pop this on the inside of my card. Do you know, it looks like you're using gallons, but you're obviously not. And even just that with your image over, I think with the textured embossing folder, it just gives a bit more meaning to this beautiful card. Now you can't just go and stick this down anywhere, because we need to cut this circle out. And what I do with this, I'll line this up on my scoreboard, my platform, and I would try and keep equal distance both sides and both sides here. So I reckon that looks pretty good, and I will be back in 2 seconds after I cut this out, so bear with me. There we go, I've been and cut that out. Oh, I'm so grateful for this chair. I can take it over there with me. So now we can attach this piece. Just get rid of this glue for 2 minutes. So you can save these. Gorgeous to go on projects. Get rid of this scrap. Grab my I was looking for my pokey tool then, because I've smushed that really down really well. That backing paper come off beautifully. So now I can line this up side to side. Look how perfect that fits. Turn it over, because you don't want to entrap that score line. You want it to just sit there beautifully. And over we go, just like that. And I'm just going to use my bone folder to make sure that is really stuck down. Isn't that beautiful? So there's the inside and the front. Now what we have to do is measure this up. Because that you want to stay like that. The only thing is now, I find this really tricky. So I'm going to slide my card a little bit up there. So I know, oh no, it's not going to work, is it? So I need to pop that on there. Add some glue because it's got wiggle space. Hope it doesn't dry out too quickly. So now keeping my straight as possible, I'm going to grab this and just lay that inside. And move it. Oh, look at that, perfect. Now we can squash that down. I'm just going to turn it over, give it a rummage. It's all about lining it up. Oh, there we go. So, and this will act, because it's on dimensional, as a little holder to keep your card closed. Isn't that beautiful? Thinking of you. And there's the inside of that beautiful card. So you've got a little rim there. Perfect. My rhinestones now, and then we can add our baker's twine. So I'm going to have one again up here. I'm going to pop one down here. And another one over here again. In the same places, roughly. But just beautiful. So, I'm going to fetch my baker's twine in. And I want about I can find the end. There it is. I want about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 turns of that. Trim that off. And lift up our card front now. Leaving about a width of the card down there. I'm just going to wrap this round now. That's a little bit long, but I don't think it'll go again. Oh, there we are. It will. Just for me to tie a knot. And this time we'll have the knot at the bottom. Getting good at this tying malarkey. She says, not me not to pick it up. Oh, okay. I tell you what I've got, my gorgeous friend gave me. I do love her. And I keep forgetting to use them. My reverse tweezers. Hey, thank you, Carla, my darling angel. So kind. Oh, by the way, everybody, I've heard of Stella. Oh, bless her. I love that lady so much. She's having a hard time, bless her. She's losing her poor doggies. They're not well at all. I thought I'd done something to upset her. And she said, not in the slightest. She said, I've not been able to get to the internet. She said, your card come. And she said, I had to message you, but we're just having a really hard time with the dogs. Oh, bless her soul. Can we all send her a bit of love in the mess? I know she might not see this for a while, but we do all care about you, Stella, my darling. Absolutely millions. I do, I know that for a fact. So I'm just going to try and scoop this up a little bit. No, it doesn't matter. I'm keeping it there. So there we have that beautiful fun fold card. A fun flat fold card, I'm going to call this. Fun flap fold card. How's that? I don't think of the names even until after. So I just think that is absolutely adorable. You can slightly move this over to one side or backwards just to give you that lip space, like I did with this one. This one has got that lip at the front, so it stays shut. So when the recipient opens, it's there. But if you lie this flat, run your finger round. Whoops, she says. Because it is the same. Look at that. I'm going to end up ruining this card in a minute. That's it. There we go. And it keeps it closed. And my knot was on the top on this one. And now it's down the bottom on this one. And it's going to have that statement of the heart on there. Let's trim that off a little bit. And yeah, it's going to have that beautiful statement of our heart on there, on the back, and obviously stamped. And then the recipient's going to receive that as a thank you from me for joining in with these beautiful, beautiful cause that we're collecting cards for, and the wonderful Lorraine. So thank you all for coming by. I do hope you like it. A thumbs up and a share would be absolutely amazing, because the more you share, the more people get to see. The more people that get to see, the more people bob along, and that is amazing. So yeah, if you could do that for me, that'd be fabulous. And if you've not already subscribed, please press the subscribe button down here in the bottom corner. If you see the little bell straight afterwards, please press that as well. You'll be notified of all future videos. And I do tend to try and post every single day. So if you could do that for me, that would be amazing. I love you all, and I'll see you all real soon. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.